Sanibonani bafundi, namhlanje sizofunda nge-object concords. We are going to look at object concords. Object concords in isiZulu imvumelwano yomenziwa. An object is umenziwa, so imvumelwano yomenziwa is object concord. Um, Alright, imvumelwano yomenziwa igama elimela umenziwa emshweni. Imvamisa silisebenzisa uma singafuni ukusebenzisa noma ukusho umenziwa. Lisuka kumenziwa kodwa lisetshenziswa njengengxenye yesenzo. So the object concord is generally used where you don't want to refer directly to the object. It derives from the object but is included in the verbal phrase. All right, I guess Bega, let's look at the examples. Bega is isibonelo. That is the formula there next to the word example. So you've got your subject concord, yeah, plus object concord plus the verb. All right, I guess Bega, short. Let's look at the examples. Ngithenga i-apula. I am buying an apple. So this sentence has the subject, it has the verb, it has the object. The subject is me, I. The verb is tenga, buy. The object is the apple. All right, but I do not want to name the apple. I don't want to mention the apple. So then I will say ngiyalithenga. I am buying it instead of I am buying an apple. Ngithanda isigqoko. Again, ngi is I, which is the subject. Tanda, the verb. Isigqoko is the object, but I do not want to mention the object, which is isigqoko. Then I would say ngiyasithanda. I like it. Let's look at how we use that formula again in detail. All right, so this is the table of concords that we can use. Okay, so NP stands for the noun prefix. As we know that we look at the prefix of the noun, in most cases it is isiZulu. Okay, so these are the noun prefixes. And then SC stands for subject concord, OC stands for object concord. Let's look at them one by one. Agesabhekeke ngamunye ngamunye. All right, so the first one, umu, the prefix is umu, and then the subject concord is u, and the object concord is mu. Okay, use m alone or you use mu. All right, for example, if I want to use the prefix and the subject concord to make a sentence. Umuntu uyahamba. Umuntu uyahamba. The person is walking or the person is going. Umuntu, the subject concord is u, then I use the verb, which is hamba. Now I want to change that sentence so that we can accommodate the object concord. Right now, umuntu is a subject in the sentence that I just said. Umuntu uyahamba. So umuntu is a subject. But now I want to change umuntu to being an object. Ubaba uthanda umuntu. Dad likes the person. Ubaba uthanda umuntu. Dad likes the person. So we've got umuntu. Now I want to use it as an object concord in that sentence, which says ubaba uthanda umuntu. Then I would say, because remember, let me go back. Our formula is subject concord plus ya plus OC plus V. Okay, ubaba uthanda umuntu, and then when we look here, the object concord is mu. Now, let us change this sentence. The sentence is ubaba uthanda umuntu. Now we are going to change it. Ubaba, and then we put the subject concord, which is u, ya, and then we put the object concord, which is here, mu, and then we put the verb, thanda. So ubaba uyamuthanda instead of ubaba uthanda umuntu. Right. Siyaqhubeka. Aba, the subject concord is ba, and then when we are using the object concord, it's ba again. So if I use aba in a sentence only with the subject concord, abafana bayahamba. But now I want to make abafana an object. So I would say, utisha ubiza abafana. The teacher is calling the boys. Um, but I don't want to mention the boys. So then I would say, utisha uyababiza. Utisha uyababiza. And then u has if the noun has u, then the subject concord would be u, and then we would have mu as a object concord. So um for example, uSindi uyathenga. uSindi uyathenga. Okay, now I want to use uSindi as an object. uSipho ubiza uSindi. Then we would say uSipho uyamubiza. uSipho uyamubiza. O has a subject concord ba, and then the object concord ba. Ogogo bayagijima. The grandmas are running. Or if I want to use ogogo as an object, then I would say uSipho ubiza ogogo. Sipho is calling the grandmas. Then it would be uSipho uyababiza. I use that object concord, which is ba. All right, umu has an u as a subject concord and a wu as an object concord. We still use the same formula. Imi has e as a subject concord and yi as an object concord. E or ili has li as a subject concord and li as an object concord. Ama has I as a subject concord and Y as a subject concord. EC has C as a subject concord and C as an object concord. Easy has Z as a subject concord and Z as an object concord. In, for example, ingane has an E as a subject concord and Y as an object concord. Izin, izingane has an object, has a subject concord Z and an object concord Z. I hope we understand. Ngithemba ukuthi siyayiqondisisa lento ebhalwe lana. U or ulu has a lu as a subject concord and a lu as an object concord. Ubu has a bu as a subject concord and bu as an object concord. Right, manje ke sesibheka ukuthi ama-object concords siwasebenzisa kanjani on the personal nouns. We are looking at how we can use the object concords, which are imvumelwano yomenziwa in isiZulu. How do we use them in personal nouns? So sebenzisa kanjani kwisabizwana soqobo emshweni in a sentence? We use the same formula ke, which is subject concord plus ya plus object concord plus verb, which is what we just learned on the previous slides. Ubaba uthanda umama. Mom likes, dad likes mom. Sorry. But I don't want to mention mom. Then I would say ubaba uyamuthanda. Umphathi ubiza umsebenzi. Umphathi uyamubiza. Umphathi is the manager. The manager is calling the employee. And then I don't want to mention employee, then I just say umphathi uyambiza. The manager is calling him or her. Ingane ifuna abazali. The child wants parents. Ingane iyabafuna. The child wants them. Okay, I guess sibheke-ke. Again, la kunethebula lakhona. There is a table that actually has the object concords of the personal nouns. So, mina, I mean me. Mina, ngi, is a subject concord. Object concord is ngi. For example, mina ngithanda i-apple. That's a sentence. Mina, I, ngithanda, ngi is a subject concord for mina in a sentence. Then I say ngithanda, and then I put the object, which is i-apple. Okay, but now I want to make mina as an object. So then I will say umama ubiza mina. Mom is calling me. But I don't want to put it like that. I don't want to put mina there. So what I would do is I would say umama uyangibiza. Let's go back to the formula, just like how we did in the previous slides. Then I will carry on with the other examples. Umama ubiza mina. But I don't want to say that, so then I would say umama, that's my subject. The subject concord for umama is u, then I put ya, then I put ngi as an object concord, then biza. Umama uyangibiza instead of umama ubiza mina. Umama uyangibiza. Then we move on to Tina. Tina has a subject concord C and then an object concord C. That means us. Wena has a subject concord U and an object concord ku, which is you. Nina has a subject concord ni and an object concord ni, which is you all. Yena has a subject concord u and an object concord mu, which means him or her. Then Bona has a subject concord ba and an object concord ba, which means them. I hope this is understandable. Alright, sesifikile-ke emaphethelweni esifundo sethu. We have reached the end of our lessons. Please do comment below if you do not understand. I will try to make it more easier to understand as well. Salan kahle.